Oh, all right. Did you switch over to the stream? We're good? All right. Hey, what is going on, DDD fam? Y'all know who it is. It is your boy, the Sly Guy Shy. It's Curls B. And Shotty hiding somewhere behind there. Today we got Emo Photography that's going to be working behind the scene to make sure our chat and our meetings are running out. And guess what, man? As you can see, we got in some special guests today to get us into some shenanigans. And we start off our new segmented parts of DDD. So, I ain't going to lie to you guys. We were like, yo, what's the best way to make sure we can start this thing off either dumb, drunk, or delusional? And we're like, yo, let's pull up some nice little drinks to get you guys a test. So as you can see, we got some cups up on the table. We have our special guest. Somebody gonna be introduced soon. Mind your business. All right, relax. We gonna get there. But first, let's get into our cups. I hope y'all all drinking safely, respectfully. It's Sunday. Stay home. Cause if you're not, we'll drink for you. We got you. Grab your cups, bro.
Oh,
your poisons. Go ahead.
Nonsense, something right.
Somebody probably got water in there. Who knows?
Nonsense.
It ain't none of y'all business either way. Oh, oops. Ah.
Hoopla.
Hey, we got one more. Hey.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So we're going to be doing our blind test. All right. Hold on. All right. Go ahead. Yeah. I ain't even going to say it. Go ahead. Try some. Ooh. Hold on. That reaction so much so good.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Should take good.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
She can start speaking a different language.
That was nice. That was nice.
All right, bet.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. My cup empty. I'm about to get some more. All right. So I guess you know what, bro? You can start. Let us know how you feel. Like, give us a rating, either 1 to 5, 1 out of 10, however you want to do it. And then if you want, you can plug yourself, do a nice little introduction. Damn, he took another sip. That's how you know it's busting. Hold on.
Feel me, like when I had to taste, I really had to take the sip. You could even done with your cup. I don't know why you use water like that.
Hey, look, man. Not all your cups is poured equally. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, my fault. Luck at the Irish, amen.
Ooh.
I ain't
Okay.
Irish. I'm just saying. Golden Club, amen.
Hey, man. Okay. See that?
Shit. Nah, but like I'll give this a 7.5.
Hey, okay.
Because like in terms of taste,
Okay.
like,
Look, it's not one of the most richest stuff, but it does taste like.
I'm not gonna lie. This one of those you gotta look at it.
I don't know. You can do the bottle reveal. It seemed like y'all like it, so we about to see. She was like, "Hey, guys." Ooh.
No, not at all. My fault. I wasn't trying to sell the brand.
We about to give them an advertisement either way. Go ahead. All right. And you mind giving up? If you don't want to, you can just say you here. You don't gotta give.
No, I'm saying mine for me.
Hey, go ahead, brother.
Juju Cartier, Juju Cartier. You can find me on Instagram or whatever. I mean, like this movie, or you gotta do a special course for me.
Hey.
I would take this segment in front of your corner. We here. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for coming by. All right, brother. No. Don't feel like there can be a little bit of professionalism. Relax. But let my man go ahead, bro. Give us an honest rating.
I give it an 8.
Ooh.
I give it an 8 because it's like it tastes good. It's smooth. It's a little bubbly.
All right.
But it feel good.
All right. You want to give him a little preview who you are? You want to give him like a little sneak peek?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm Artisan. You can find me at the.artisan. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Curly, you work here. No, I'm sorry.
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be a little different. So you give it a 7.5, you give it an 8. So I'm gonna give it like a 7.7.
There we go.
You feel me?
I said 7.5 to an 8.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh, damn.
and then in terms of like taste and all that.
Okay. Yeah, it's smooth though. It's sweet. Not too sweet, but it's sweet though. Like it's smooth. But it's not the best, but it's good though. So yeah. Y'all know who I am already, so.
I hope so. We work here. All right. Honestly speaking, this was not bad. We've had like some of this before. And out of the other types I tasted, this is solid. I'll give it a 7.8. All right.
Damn.
It's not bad, but it's like, oh, hold on.
No,
She about to go in.
Oh no, it exceeded my expectations. I'm gonna be honest. Like
Okay.
Poppy did his thing, and
Look at that. Well, cat's out of the bag. Drink out of the
not Tim.
We got it from Poppy. No, stop. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna give it a strong 9, only
A 9?
because hear me out. Only because a lot of the wines that have taste are really tart and dry, and this is very much bubbly, sweet. This is one of those things that you can have on a girl's night, and it's like, wait a minute.
Well, time
After
to change the
my
bottle.
girl, like, yeah. So that's a girl's night in type of wine. I fuck with that.
All right.
Numbers is all over.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
that's
overall
not true.
averagely good. So for this one over here, we pulled out the poppy.
Probably an 8 because she gave it a 9.
Let me get a cup.
Started
Man, here you go, bro.
This sounded like some cap.
But if you want to drink something, just say
Yeah, you
that, bro.
just say that.
You
Bro.
don't have to do all that, bro.
Yeah, you know, this is the drunk part of the segment, brother. Like, come on now. Shit, hold on, I'll pour another one. Honestly,
No way, we got some too.
hey,
The
man.
viscosity of it.
Oh, man.
That's
Don't ever
it.
say disgusting.
Hold on now. You better tell me when to stop. I'll fill this up. Oh, shit. Alright, okay, bro. Alright, hold on.
Nah.
You gotta let me know when to stop.
Oh, nah, niggas is cooked.
Alright? Alright, bro.
Let me get some.
Alright.
Alright,
Give him the bottle.
Yeah, like, that's weird.
Yeah, give him the bottle.
He gonna finish it. Try some of this. Go ahead.
These guzzling Negroes.
Yeah, I can't see behind her fucking.
Y'all over there scratching up a bottle.
Get him!
You guys are no playing. There's no way. There's no way being robbed right now. Behind the camera.
This is a nigga moment.
That's that a nigga moment, bro. Not being recorded.
Somebody try it. Yeah, try it. Go ahead. Let me know how it's feeling. Word. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
The bottle was empty.
It wasn't good. Exactly. That's why you looked over at me. Exactly, nigga.
Nah,
I would never lie. Hear me out. I would never lie. Fill it out.
This shit dangerous.
What's up, bro? Yeah, bro.
Like juice.
That lie.
This is the type of shit you gonna mix with something else.
Yeah.
Nah,
You
that lie.
get really fucked up.
Nah,
Hey.
for real.
Yeah, but what's the honest rating there? Cause like it seemed like everybody like it. What we got?
Man, it's like a 7.
He just not.
Yeah, that's really what we said.
like.
It's like a 7.
That's what we
Wait, a nigga who
said.
chugged it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just,
I
This is
struck-
a bottle and everything.
I
Like, okay.
struck Henny. What does that mean?
Alright.
I give this a 9.
oh.
I will get this again.
All right.
You know,
All right. So,
Okay.
well,
I mean,
So,
that shit was not more than
I
10
feel like
go
the
ahead, bro.
problem with your rating and your rating is not about the drink. It's you're just two completely different individuals.
Mm.
She's thinking girls night. You just said Chuck Henny. Like what?
He's like, "What's going on here?"
First of all,
He started at me so fast. I
I
was drunk
give
it.
Chardonnay bare minimum like an 8. Like,
It all depends.
what's the temp for you?
Right.
Yeah,
Penny.
No, I don't equate wine and liquor on the same level. I don't equate. Those are two different things.
What's your go-to?
My go-to. See, I'm a red guy.
Ah, okay.
I'm a red guy.
Like,
like
oh,
to-
that
yeah,
laser-
yeah, was gonna work.
Like,
I'm a red guy. I'm a red guy, like a 16-ounce steak on the side, a little bit of spinach,
You like the
butter.
finest-
What
Yeah,
that is?
Yeah.
How do you think like blood in the steak?
Oh, steak. You know, good New York strip. Sometimes a tomahawk. You know.
All right. How you want to cook
Yeah,
it?
how do you like it?
Oh, I don't medium well. Medium
Medium well. All right.
medium
I
well.
just want you to be.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too much of a red guy on the steak.
That's fair.
You're about to be on no type of
Some dark, some tart little bit of steak. Yeah, that's me.
That's valid. All right. So
That's a 10. That's a 10.
good looks. So just in case for everybody else, like I said, we was that was the poppy pineapple, right?
Yeah.
They make a whole bunch of other things over there from like full category Chardonnay, like let me see, the Pinot Noir, the
Merlot.
Merlot.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a pretty good pickup. Reasonably priced too as well for a lot of other people as well. Definitely good for party mix and everything as well, but it's also great when it's off in our accounts. And before we forget, I know, here you go. We didn't get no introduction. We didn't get no anything. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead, because everybody else know. Hopefully we know everybody
Hello,
else
I'm
in this house.
Hoopla. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey guys, I'm Isha. What's up with y'all? Y'all can find me on Instagram, Egyptian_princess. Instead of an I, put a V. That's me. Yeah, we're here and I'm excited.
All right. So I appreciate you guys. No, that was this thing. Appreciate you guys for like coming by real quick to join us on the couch, get a little bit drunk real quick. So, like I said, just a little bit, you know, I might pull some more later. That's not the point. Noise. But honestly, I wanted to like to get in. I'm glad you guys like came by. I got some life for each one of y'all, all right? So if you already told us about your profession, you already told us as well. So I want to know at least one hot take or one thing that irritates you from what you do, or something that you ran into that's like, hey, that really got me hot. You can start either way.
I'm trying to
Anybody
get
can
this
go.
whole show canceled. God
Perfect.
damn.
Whoever wants to start, go ahead. You got the floor.
Sure, we're on foot.
He'll be all right. Ooh, he was holding it in too. He's like, oh, he took the cup. That's how you know. He's like, yeah, y'all about to get me hot. Look, man, yeah, take your time. You know, like you don't gotta say no names, but you can be like,
Oh no.
He's throwing shit.
nah. I don't
think I'm funny.
Go ahead, bro.
I feel like what would upset me and what I would do to be like.
Drink some poppy to get that out.
Articulate it in a way that makes sense. And
I know what you mean.
And that's not cancel.
Yeah, digestible, but not too offensive.
it's not even like being offensive. It's just like something like, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you can definitely impact somebody without making it be like you're reprimanding them at the same time.
Ooh, okay. I agree. I see that. You have to deal with that a lot when like working with people. Like how like instructions come across.
Not often. I wouldn't say often. I would say because like I would say I'm probably me personally. I'm blessed to be able to work with individuals that I get along with in different spaces. That might not be the same for everybody else because everybody's situation in life is different. So it's like for me and just navigating like spaces where I work with, it's not too much spaces I work with that I'm not in a crazy type of conflict or anything. Like
It leads you to a cool workspace. You like that? And I like it. Hey, for real.
Nah, it's real.
All right, bro. I know something I can shoot. What's one pet peeve from your profession that you like? Yeah, I gotta get this out.
I would say politics.
Oh shit.
I would say the politics. I feel like a lot of people have opinions and like views on things that like, as we all do, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, it just be like the intent behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will not want to like deal with something or be around like a certain like environment, you know what I'm saying, or like people just because of like malice feelings, you know what I'm saying. That like realistically we're all people, we all like, you feel me, go through things and we all deal with things in a certain way. So it's just like that's what bothers me because I feel like there's not enough forgiveness as well, and it's a lot of passive aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin back on that. All right.
Wait, what? Hold on. Are we not going down?
Oh no, we working.
Yeah, we don't count.
I can't record my reaction. Like, that was crazy.
We don't count.
Repeat the question one more time.
All right, something from either your profession or like what you do, like lifestyle creative. That's a pet peeve for you. Sometimes it's just like, ooh, that really grinded my gears. Like, you're like, all right, I got me tight.
Personality classes. I'm gonna be honest. What?
No,
I'm looking straight at you now.
No, go ahead.
No, but honestly, personality classes, to be honest, and just dealing with controversy when it does come up, because there are times when people aren't on that same wavelength as you, and it's hard to like operate or function with them, especially to get a project done or something. So I think trying to set your feelings aside, the emotional aspect, and still trying to focus on the business aspect of it, or the creative aspect of like, okay, I need to lock in, I need to get this done, this project or whatever. So sometimes that can be difficult because it's like I really don't like humans sometimes, most of the times. A lot of times. But like, hold on.
I think you mean the vast majority.
Hold on.
Of
You're like, what?
Wait, because
the vast majority of people. type
yeah, because the vast majority is just the brain cells don't be there as much, and it's just the vibration level just be way lower. It's just a tier lower, a few tiers lower, a lot of tiers lower.
Ooh.
Hold on, this was I'm like a Vincent.
Ooh.
But no, honestly though, I think it's just suppressing those emotions, but still validating them because at the end of the day, it's like you feel how you feel for a reason. So I think that's really important as well. What else? I don't know. That's the main thing because it's like I can focus. Oh, and also just hoping that everybody's on that same professional level as you, because there are moments when I catch myself in or previous situations where we weren't all on that same professional level, and it's like we're all working together. So at the end of the day, like if birds flock together, then it's like we all got that same type of energy. So it's like, you know, I don't want to look bad at the end of the day if my name is on it. So that's something that's like really important to me. Yeah.
You was gonna. I know you would say, "He's like, hold on now, something ain't right here." Go ahead, bro. No, it's good. Like, this is what we here for. The spark good general conversation.
Something right. It was just like I was gonna speak upon like what she said, and just in terms of like, I would say like that's the third time today. I would say I've heard the aspect of business and the creative. So, and it's like I'm gonna say the same thing I said exactly 2 times previously. I feel like it has to go in terms of the business and the create, because business has to be right for you to be able to create as freely as you want to create.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is the thing. Like, you guys was 100% like, yo, this is the main thing that we had, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all seen it before too, like a creative difference in issues between like what people are trying to build and what people are trying to say. It's really hard to be like politically correct, so that's why in most cases, whenever I be like, hey, yo, come on down here, come to the couch, whatever, be real about things, because at the end of the day, it's all about how people interpret your message and what you do.
But it's also like, are you a visionary as well? Because sometimes people will not get that vision if it's not right there in front of them, if it's not hardcore proof or something of that nature. And it's like, damn, like, see the vision. Like, I'm sorry.
Put on your glasses.
I feel like I was a person in that circumstance who was probably around people at a point who didn't do it. And that's cool, because they just don't have that same mindset. They could see a vision for something else. Mm-hmm. That's cool because everybody's different.
Hey, so I got a question for all you. So now, especially you, because you was like, oh, now. All right, bro, I ain't gonna front. You said it yourself. You had to deal with a lot of, not for real. You had to deal with like a little bit of like a political difference separating how you get work done from the people you're working with, right? Was it more of a matter of like, was it an age difference in terms of like how these people would feel into those things? Or was it a matter of just like, hey, look, this is my view on like certain things? Because I'm be with you. Some of the old heads have an entirely different view about how, like, you know, they see the world versus how we see the world.
I don't think it's an age thing per se. I think like it could be an age thing, like only because values change over time sometimes, and like we're used to a certain like way of doing things as opposed to like before we had to have community. Like now we have community, but like even though like it's an online community, for me it doesn't feel like as community as it was. So it's like
I think it feels harder.
yeah. So like this is like that's one aspect to it, but I think the other aspect to it would really be that like a lot of people, it doesn't matter the age, just don't like excuse me, like Isha said, like Isha, yeah,
2 eyes.
yeah.
It's definitely not. Damn, it is.
She's like,
Some people don't see the vision, and like also some people just don't have like the necessary like people skills, problem solving skills to like actually like navigate certain like situations and or conflicts. You know what I'm saying? And like that doesn't mean that they're unintelligent. That just means that they haven't like grown as a person, and that doesn't always like, you know, coincide with age. You feel me? Sometimes it's just the person or like the way they are and like how they grow. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, like Juju said, that's fine. You feel me? But it's just like everybody doesn't, you know, don't just vibe together. Yeah, mesh well. And that's
Oh, y'all can't, like, you can still be cool with somebody, but y'all don't have to do this project.
Yeah. 3 times before I got
Oh,
here.
yeah, but no, I was saying like avoiding conflict as well, because it's like you want to solve the situation at hand in order to get something done. But if somebody's not on that same cooperative level with you to get it done, or even like to communicate back, then it's like, what is really going on right now? So I think that's also big. Like, yeah, it's just mad about being on that same wavelength with people and just making sure you know who you're working with. You know, I think that's that level. So it's just like, it's like faith in God one hand, and like also knowing like their catalog or whatever the case is beforehand as well, and then maybe references or something to like really make sure it goes smooth, because it's just like you never know. But yeah.
Okay. Was there any hard cutoffs or ties that you had to make between either family or some really close people? I'm sorry, bro. This is the interview part. I can get drunk later. I promise. All right, but like, you just see Vinicius like, yeah, I'll go get the bottle. But like, man, let me stop. But like, you don't have to name no names, but you can be like situational. Was there any like hard cut off the ties for the decision you had to make to either like for business wise or to advance what you do? Not for real.
You know, fuck it, yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Go
hold on.
ahead.
Hear me out. Because I felt like, wait, no, somebody else go. Forget it.
Oh, never mind. You let me.
Kidding.
You don't think that
Poppy was about to talk too. It's not me. Go somewhere else.
I'll start it.
Go ahead.
I could say yeah, and I feel like throughout life, like no matter business or whatever, you're gonna have to like end up, you know, parting ways with people that you love. You feel me? And that's just a part of life. You feel me? But like, I think when it comes down to like us being professional creators, you know what I'm saying? Like the professional part is the business part, and the creative part is the part that often like allows that room for personal life to mix in. You know what I'm saying? Because we're as creators, you know, like we're more like me personally, I could say like I'm open to like, you know, collabing and like meeting people and things like that. And if it's somebody close to me, of course, because it's like if I know you're a dope creative, I'm a dope creative. Let's do something dope. You know what I'm saying? But it's like sometimes like personal feelings and like personal situations get in the mix, and like that's when like conflicts like tend to brew. And I think like that only happens because like people don't have like boundaries, you know, like, and it's sometimes it's even that is like it's a hard thing to navigate, because it's like you can know somebody all your life and still like not fully know how they're gonna be in a specific given situation. So it's like I try not to like, you know, close myself off because of like hard situations, but like, you know, we're all human type shit.
There you go. You can be real with us, bro. Did you have to separate anybody? Be like, you got to calm down for a bit?
Straight.
Everybody know. Everybody get one.
I feel like
Uh-oh. No, you're good. You're good.
I feel like personally, but just like with life, just in terms of navigating life and just how things are, right? Because it's like you could be cool with somebody and still have love for somebody, and what you guys are trying to do as people don't align. It's okay.
I love that.
That's okay. I have a vision for your life. I have a vision for my life. It's cool. And then as people, in the few times we do interact in our journeys through our lives, trying to do what we are trying to accomplish, at least let it be peaceful and or something positive.
I'm peaceful or something positive.
Or
Right.
hold people
So you're not going to tell them?
but make sure y'all hold
Who's
people
talking?
accountable.
Oh, 100%.
That's
For sure.
100%.
So would you? Let's say. Nah, you're an actor, right?
Yeah.
Or kinda.
No,
No.
I'm not saying I'm an actor.
No.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. But you're a creative. I'm gonna
Nigga,
say
you're a creative. Yeah.
All right. So All right, so let's say someone's working on their craft, right? And it's, in your opinion, it's not good. Well, like, how would you, like,
What?
all right, let's say like they make a song, right? And they're like, yo, I need your opinion on this, like, and like to you, it's like it's not good, like maybe the mixing's not good, maybe their lyrics is not good, maybe the beat is not good, like one of it. So like, how would you like break it down to them? Like, would you still tell them like, nah, it's not good, bro, or would you like,
I would say those things. I feel like the mix can be better. You can switch up the lyrics. And like
There's
we
ways
said,
to go
like I said
about it.
earlier,
Yeah.
it's ways you can deliver a message to somebody and actually get your message across without feeling like you're attacking them, making them feel less than.
that's true,
So it's
But I feel like it does depend on the person because some people are sensitive when it comes to their craft. So you could say a certain way, but they would still take it personal. But I do understand what you're saying though.
Hold on, she's seething over here. You can say it like.
Nah, hold on. Hear me out. Because I literally had like a conflict happen with me and my son, Kyle, that I make beats with, and I got so frustrated at him. I literally left to Germany a few months ago to take a job out there, and it's just like while I was gone, he ended up giving the beat that I worked on. That I really was just like, I want these strings. I want that. Like we really went through that shit together. You get what I mean?
Damn.
For you to sit there and like give it to the next shorty, you know what I'm saying, that we all working with, but it's like still you didn't run that by me, you didn't like go each, you know, like it's just certain things I feel like there's courtesy like behind it. So when I saw the snippet on Instagram, I'm like, I know you, damn right, hold on, like
shoes, nigga.
so for me, I had to take a moment before I even like confronted him because it's like, all right, I know for a fact I'm a very emotional person. So me understanding that, I have to take a step back and be like, okay, how can I sit here and like express what I'm feeling without sitting here and crashing out in like in the lamest terms, honestly. So in doing so, when it was time to finally speak to him, I saw him at an event because I'm like, I don't want to do it over the phone. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good on definitely being on the studio with you because it's like I need that trust back. So when we did catch up in person, it was at an event. I'm like, yo, I could holler at you. So it's just simple moments of finding that time to like pull somebody to the side and like really chop it with them and hash it out. If it even gets to that level or if they're even reciprocating that same energy. So he heard what I had to say. He definitely apologized like for it. And like we move forward from that. You know what I mean? But it's just like there definitely are moments when it's like, yeah, like you just gotta tell them, like I'm not.
No matter like
that.
how you react though, you just gotta
Like he was very confused, but I'm like, don't be confused. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
stay here, stay with me. Don't gaslight it. Just hear me out. Like
yeah.
and yeah, that's just what it was. So I think I don't know.
I'm like, look, that's the reason why y'all like, yo, man, it's all about how you get that blend between like a creative freedom versus like, you know, spectrum towards, hey, look, you're a respected business partner. We don't necessarily have to be friends or things. So guess what? You are a friend, but you're not a business
Because
partner.
it all
So it's
boils down to respect at the end of the day.
Facts.
Like I don't know, like respect. Honestly, that's all it boils down to.
Yeah, as long as it's coming from a good place, right?
I think respect always comes from a good place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's coming from a good place.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
See? All right. See, now I'm done grilling you guys over the coals. Y'all all good. Relax. Put your drinks back up. So now we're going to get to the fun part of things. All right, you guys. So I'm going to be real with y'all. I kind of want to know, because I'm nosy. I want to know, like, at least from one of y'all, either like the weirdest comment or the weirdest interaction you ever had with somebody. Whether it be via online, a comment, a post, or something some strange that somebody pulled up to you and really said to you. You're like, what? Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, something weird. Like, yo, bro. Like, you was just chilling at the beach one day and somebody was like, yo, you got some nice toes. And they just walked on with it. Like something that, like, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, all right, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I got one. 'Cause I was on live a few days ago, and I was midway recording, and I know because we spoke on it, and I didn't like it because that's when the comment came out during the live. And I'm midway recording, I'm in my groove, I'm just interacting with everybody, and this one dude, like, he hopped on my live, and yo, in caps, and was like, yo, I was single motherhood on you. I was like, what? What the fuck is going on right now, bro? Like, yo, that's all these, like, yo, anything in the world you wishing that on me? Like, that's
Niggas said single
trifling.
mother.
That's trifling.
I ain't never heard that.
Yo.
Like, what the fuck
Yo,
are
he
you
was
doing?
trolling so hard. And
Yeah.
it's live, so I really had to like catch my facial expression, like, cause my jaw was dropping. I'm like, nah, this ain't coming.
Nah, nigga mud is crazy.
Yo,
I'm trying to.
That's
Like-
top tier. Because, like,
Nah, that's wild, bro.
It's like it's really like I couldn't think of something at first, but then I had to think of like my friends are really like top 5 trolls. No cap. So like the amount of things like
guilty is check.
that's something who would say.
that's something mad people would say.
whoa.
That's
Really, not for real, but I don't even from a hole in the wall on top of it. I feel like if we were cool, we friends or whatever,
Like,
like,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? We
look, I
cracking
know
jokes.
this one dude that actually like when he's like bored, he'll scroll down people's lives and like really just comment like trolling shit. Like I actually like seen it real times. I know like
Damn.
people out there like that. You was just a victim.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I would tell you, do not pay attention to chat.
Nah.
Yeah, the trolls don't.
Yeah. But that definitely made me feel mad uncomfortable too. I was like, nah, I don't think I want to
Yeah,
record
that's-
my creative process.
Like, we're done.
I gotta chill.
No privileges.
I'm over here trying to make a love song and that shit threw me for a loop. I'm like, oh my god.
Single mother
Is that thing was going easy on you?
Crazy.
That thing was going easy on you.
Look, all right. Come on now. You gotta give me at least one troll story, bro. At least one. See, everybody. Yeah, man. Look at this. See, that's how you know niggas like.
Nah, you got to.
He was a troller.
You was the troll?
I wasn't the troll.
Okay. I was about to say.
I'm not a troll like that.
Yeah, the kid. Right.
Don't remain mysterious. Give it up.
I'm thinking, like, what's a good troll story?
I know situations of seeing people get trolled.
Ooh.
Like
Yo, bro. All right, nah, you gotta tell us now. Nah. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell the story, but give me like, yeah.
all right, I don't feel like this is crazy. I feel like this is something that like us as a culture and as people we all end up talking about and having to go through. But I'm gonna start it with the inverse and then I'm gonna land on the actual troll.
Okay.
Y'all know how we all grew up in these NYC public schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was a certain dynamic within like, just how we all dealt with each other and like there's a lot of people, you feel me? Me being that I'm a dark skinned male, you feel me? I know that a lot of people feel like dark skinned, you feel me? Dark skinned people are treated
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? Especially growing up, like there's mad conversations where like niggas will talk about how like light skins got more attention when we was younger, and like as we got older,
Exactly.
dark skins started getting more attention.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes my friends will just go at it about the topic, and I just be in the room. I just be weak. I be on the sideline, just weak. But it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just leave it.
Yeah, no.
I'm a continue it. I have a similar story. Now they really be in the rooms. I'm telling you, they separate us. Telling you, we have in race segregation, bro. I've heard some crazy stories. Dark skin, light skin arguing. Dark skin, low class warrior. I was like, oh nah. That nigga want you categorize that. It's this nigga serious. At first I thought he was joking, but then the nigga got up. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a slur. I was like, sir, you can't say that on live. I was like, sir, that's a slur. He's like, what? That's not no slur. It's the low class. I'm an elite. I'm like, he said the word. I was like, oh god, this is over.
And that's the artillery.
Niggas be saying niggas is saying out here, black and a dark skin will call you a low class Saiyan warrior. This is not a game.
I'm weak.
I am scared. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas was talking about, yo, we should have a tone chart at the party. I'm like,
tone chart?
"Hey, toned? Sir,
Wait, like the Family Guy episode?
Yeah.
Four for the warning for now.
Call it reparation.
That'd be something.
That'd be tough though. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
would be.
This is why Freeze is against us.
God.
We got to stick together.
We do have to stick together.
Yeah, y'all niggas out here calling other niggas low class warriors.
Hey, look, bro. I
What
ain't-
your minutes?
Nigga said, don't say it.
Don't. We're clear on this side.
Hey, bro.
I'm weak. All right. So recently, just so we can like slide through, we're done with all the heavy shit. Recently, we were scrolling through, and we're like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, so from Chicago, I love City, I love Kanye." And then recently, Cardi dropped this shit, so we're like, "Yo, like, you know, we fucking with this." And Curly brought it up to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, apparently there was an issue with that. Kanye's not on there. He's like, people listen to people who betrayed me." And I'm just like, are we really gonna sit there and say like half these people on the list didn't just like move away because of like, yo, his mental health and stuff? I personally am with you guys. I love him, but I understand sometimes he's tweaking, and sometimes it's like, all right, I get it more like a message of like, hey, look, I want attention.
Alright, before you say anything,
Go
right?
ahead, bro.
There's no option
I was about to say he made graduation. All right, bro.
Alright, listen.
All right, bro. Go
He
ahead.
be tweaking. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you can't defend what he's saying.
I hope not.
But I'm gonna still listen to him, though. I ain't gonna hold you. So, that's what I have to say.
I feel like it's fair to separate the art from the artist within
Yeah.
reason.
What do you
I'm
mean?
happy he said
biased.
it.
The reason
Oh,
I'm like,
this is gonna be
I'm biased too.
Sorry.
It's like straightforward bias. I'm not even gonna-
Alright, I'm biased, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
all right, that's two off the couch. Next.
Okay, I'm biased in certain situations.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like, let's see. Kendrick versus Drake, I'm a Kendrick fan.
Okay, fair.
Type shit.
If you want to argue with me about Drake, you're really about to jack those Canadians?
Bro, please. We already got arrested in Canada. No, please.
Nigga said you really gonna shoot the Canadians.
But I feel
There are-
like
there are
it's easier
biggest
to
out.
separate from artists.
No, okay, cool. But like,
What you got? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, anybody in the aspect of you had a Canadian, a person of color in America, he's rapping like he's trying to free the slaves, and you're behind that, you lost me, gang.
Damn, it's fair. Kind of with that one there too. That is
Respectfully. That's it.
I mean, not like, no, Kendrick won.
like,
But not even that. I'm just saying, like, it's not. We know he won, but the aspect is like, yo, bro, like,
why you saying
Yeah.
that?
as a person, like,
Why? Like, why would you? Like,
How can you get behind that type shit?
because there's a whole lot of stuff I could bring above, but
Yeah,
I'm just say that one point.
yeah, for the brevity of it, it's just like, come on, bro, what are we talking about?
Like, what are you talking about?
And then now for the separation, go ahead.
What?
You can say it.
What am I saying?
Yo,
No, I'm saying you can definitely separate the art from the artist because there's moments. I'm listening to Tory because free Tory. Hear me out.
Yeah.
But like,
That's different.
that's
Free
different.
Tory,
Okay,
for real.
okay, even another
You do it.
person. Let me think of another person that's like canceled, but we.
Are you going? No, I was going to ask you that. Are you going to listen to R. Kelly?
I was just about to say. All
That's
the
what I'm
time.
saying. Depends on the situation, huh?
And the
What about Diddy? Y'all listen to him?
Bro, Diddy's a menace. I hope that nigga raps. Also, like R. Kelly, I hope that nigga raps. Like, keep it above us,
Okay,
bro.
hear me out.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I feel the same ways. All right, cool, but we can I don't know. I can separate the art from the artist, me personally, because I have diss tracks about me. I got love, like, you get what I mean. You can separate the art from the artist, at least for me personally, because it's just like Chris Brown, for example. These niggas canceled this man so many times. You think about stop listening to Chris Brown, bro? He has hits for days. Like, it's just, like what?
Everybody has their cap. Reason why I say within reason, it depends. For me, there's a certain point where it's like I ain't separating shit. You're a schmapist or a schmedophile. I ain't separating nothing. I hope you burn. I ain't separating a damn thing.
But I feel like
Have you been listening to Drake lately?
So
No,
So-
yes or no.
No,
Yes or no. Is it
no.
yes or no?
I listen to
See?
Drake.
It's not that
I
black and
listen to
white.
Drake not as heavy as I used to.
So now-
but we could
So
get
no.
Well,
So
no, so no.
No, we could get into those allegations later. I have my own unique opinion
All
about the allegations.
So
So we're gonna leave it now.
I'm not even
The
gonna
art and the
say
artist.
nothing
Because he
about
doesn't reach my level.
Alright.
I'm not even going to say nothing about the allegation. I'm just going to say something about the situation. Another grown man called you a pedophile, and your response to it was, "I knew that was going to be your angle. Let's leave it there."
He kept taking more and more else. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, what are
he
you
did.
doing?
That was kind of crazy.
That's why.
Nah, that's a crazy response. Though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy, wow. You figured it out.
I'm expecting the most HR, PR, polished answer.
Nah, it's
Go
kind of
get
crazy.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
My bad. No, my bad. I thought it looked like you were gonna interject. My bad. I look. The reason why I'm like, yo, we should probably bridge that gap because like, it's as you just said, like, you know, for our side, you know, for the creators, people's color, stuff like that, and then be like nationalized, and then to address all these things big, it's just like, hey, is this safe to talk about? Or are we real about this? Like, can we all look at it from a spot where it's just like, all right, bro, yeah, this was great for whatever this is, but like, yo, bro, you really shouldn't be doing these type of things. Not for real. I'm keeping it a bug with y'all because it's hard now to talk about certain things and for people to receive it. They're gonna be tight about something, like you said earlier. Getting across messages and working with certain type of people and dynamics is not always gonna work the same. Because either some people are gonna like take it extremely left, or some people are not gonna actually pay attention to what you're saying, but like how you said it.
Yeah.
It's because, like I said, that was super petty, by the way. Doing it on like, you know, national live television and it's just like wop wop wop. It's like,
That's petty.
that's petty.
That's petty. That's top tier for me. I'm
I
not gonna lie.
think-
That's my
I think
get
that's
back.
a- that's a-
my
it
get
is top
back.
tier.
Hold
I'm not gonna
on.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
Alright, but I see some shit that said he's gonna perform in the Olympics. I'm like, alright, you dragged it. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
That's not
He's
dragging.
an international
Let me tell you
star,
something.
though.
Can I say
Yeah.
something?
Of course you can say something.
Are
He's
you
an
are you
international
forgetting
star.
like, okay, before the Drake situation, right?
Yeah.
He won a Pulitzer Prize before an album. Like, do you understand that? So it's not like these accolades are something to be surprised about because he's on that level and caliber as an artist and as a creator.
As a humanitarian.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, then it's like, oh, the humanitarian is chilling, and he says, "Yo, I don't like that dude. I don't like that dude. I don't like that."
I don't like that.
He walks.
I don't like the way you talk.
But like now, when we switch the tempo, and it's like even when like the rap beef was happening in real time, a lot of Drake fans hate not like us, and it's like, oh, they pushed it, cool. But like even in the sequence of how it happened, right? Because remember, Kendrick dropped a song right before that, and you guys, the response was, oh, it's not catchy, it's not. But then the next day was not like us. I bumped to this. We dissing him. What could you say about that? Now is they pushed it? No, it's a bop.
Yeah.
Be a bop,
Y'all
yo.
wanted the bop.
He
He
gave
gave you a bop.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-oh.
But that shit fire. It just so happens to be this. That's unfortunate.
And
That's
it's
just
crazy. But like, and the day before, the actual response was, "This is okay. He's talking all this, but you can't bump to this." And the next day, he gave you a bop, and it's a diss.
But
So
okay,
deal with it.
I also think it's like for show. Like obviously, it's not all for show because it's real life behind it. But I think even when like rap beef before, like Tupac and Biggie and things of that nature, like we was still bumping Biggie, we still bumping Tupac, regardless of like what they were saying about each other, regardless if Tupac fucked his bitch, like you know what I mean. So it's just like I feel like we still gonna listen to them at the end of the day after this all blows over, only because it's like they're artists and it was just like them battling out in a certain way, and we've seen it before in history. I think our generation's just shocked because it's like, I don't know. I think we're just shocked by it because our generation is so non-confrontational. So
Oh, yeah.
it's like
I'm not gonna
we're
lie.
a little soft. We're a little soft. No, I'm not soft. But
They a little
generation's
salty.
soft. Yeah, they're a little soft. So it's just like when we seen this play out finally, like it happening, we couldn't believe it. And we really went crazy. I feel like no, you don't
I
think
go
so?
front. 2017, I was telling niggas like, yo, the Drake and Kendrick beef, Kendrick winning. Gangsta.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that.
That's a fact.
What you gonna say?
All the way back then,
Back then,
Back
I
then,
was
yeah.
calling it.
he
But
definitely.
I was calling it.
they been ain't like each other though.
Yeah.
They been ain't like each other.
Look, yeah,
I
awkward.
just got privy to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like my whole thing is like a lot of things came to light. For me personally, I feel like, you know, you can separate the art from the artist, you feel me, or whatever the case may be, but it's just like I feel like knowing certain things about certain people like just changes the way that you appreciate their art. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a level of, it's not even about the bias. It's about how like I now feel about what listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I still listen to like a few Drake songs, but I'm definitely more
The singing
like
ones.
to Kendrick's.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I fuck with Kendrick more personally in that respect.
No, 100%.
Yeah, but the allegations,
Free Tory.
but the allegations of this one is kind of crazy. Like one person is calling him a woman beater, and the other one's calling him a pedophile. So I'm like,
Yeah. One said you beat your wife and your BM, and the next man said, and his response to that, he ain't really, you feel me, like he had she was in the video crip walking to his.
yeah, that was.
to his
I'm not gonna lie.
and the
That
other
was
one
tough.
said you're a pedophile. He said I knew that she was the answer. Like, I'm just saying the responses is not.
That was
Like, I know he didn't see
Stanford.
Serena Crip walk. He didn't see that coming. He was
That's
just,
for
who?
She didn't just do it for Drake though.
yeah.
Yeah,
She did
yeah,
it
sure.
for some other reasons too.
Yeah.
From my experience.
I'm not talking about Serena. I'm talking about.
I talking about his
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about the halftime show because Serena was there.
So we got the person that you accused got being crip walking in the music video, and you got your ex crip walking at the halftime show.
Actually, wow, so you got
It's
the
like-
ex singing
like,
and you got the other ex Crip walk. Like, it was
Oh yeah,
Whole bunch
too.
of
He got.
spaghetti mess.
He
Was like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my experience, like being online a lot, like the pedophile allegations be thrown like kind of crazily, and like a lot of people like their range in definitions is like it's like all over the place. So a lot of times I saw that coming too, low key. I saw that coming too back then. I was just like, yeah, this nigga's throwing this shit out here. Especially when Drake was all this shit came out by him doing the weird shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're throwing it out there.
Yeah. The most popular video is when the girl was on stage.
Yeah.
Like she said her name and shit.
She was 17.
Yeah. He was like, oh damn, really? You still look good though. That got me crying.
I'm like,
this
bro, I
is
get she's
crazy.
legal, but like, this is crazy, bro.
She's like, nah, you still look good.
Nah,
Though.
SZA, 'cause, like, remember he
Nah,
had
he-
lyric about dating SZA when she would have been 18 or 17, and then SZA had to come out and say like, no, he got it wrong. I actually was 18 at the time.
Because
Yeah.
set in America is
better.
is 17.
Nah, that
But
was
still,
Canada. We don't give him whatever. It was Canada deal.
He said, Canada, do what you gotta
Alright, cool. But I'm not even gonna talk about all that. I'm just talking about his response to another person. He's like, you feel me? Because it's like people could talk about different ways to back that up. I'm not even about to dissect all of that.
yeah.
If another grown man calls you a pedophile, your response as another grown man should not be, I knew that was going to be a
Yeah, bro. Circling back to what was first said ahead. Oh, man.
like,
No, really, though.
Fight to defend yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
you even call me a murderer.
How do you know? Why you say that? Then the niggas always say, nah, bro, I'm not even gonna try because I know it's
So
gonna
it's
hurt.
like, it's just,
What's up,
that
man?
just didn't sit
I was
right with
saying,
me.
let's be honest though, Drake kind of fell off at a certain point. Like his music was just like collab. Like he was with 21 Savage, and then he had to rely on Future. I feel like he has to rely on
About to do this all.
other rappers.
Look.
Was Drake being though, like after
Just to see
immediately that
plastic.
like back-to-back drop situation, he was calling for it, and songs kept coming and happening, and in real time he kept seeing people laugh. And what made it crazier was everything that he did after that flopped hard.
Yeah.
No matter how like much people were like, oh yeah, it's something. Everybody was just like, and kept moving with their life, and it was like in real time.
Yeah.
I felt that. I'm gonna be real with
Even
y'all.
with this album he just dropped, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely did a sneak peek on it.
I mean, I only like baby girl. That's Bob. I can't lie.
It's a good song.
You feel
That's
me?
the only one I bop. Like,
What about the
I ain't gonna
album?
lie.
I ain't hear nothing
He
else.
dropped it.
Oh. So yeah, it's
He
probably-
dropped it.
Yeah. I was you brought up a good point too earlier about the whole thing about how like people are a lot more like softer about taking things like you know accepting or dealing with other stuff like that too. Do you feel like the way people feel about music or like the interactive things is not the same way as it was back then? Do you think it's like a little bit more lenient or like a little bit more biased? How do
I
you feel
think
about
I think it's definitely way more biased to a certain extent because it's like we have access to like our favorite artists at this point, damn near 24/7. So
Yeah.
it's like a lot of people are growing too much of a personal connection with people that they probably would really. I mean, you might be able to get next to your favorite artist nowadays, but like you really might not. You get what I'm saying? So like they're like growing this like in their head, you feel me, this like delusion really, you feel me, which is cool, you know, living in your world, you feel me, whatever the case may be, but like I personally know that like it doesn't seem to be as like genuine to the craft, you feel me, I think it's getting too personal, you feel me, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I think there needs to be some type of balance to it.
Okay.
Or
I mean, how you feeling, bro?
Wait, what was the question?
About like interpretation toward music. Do you feel like it's a lot more biased now? Because like you said, it's way too close and it's personal. Like you could find somebody think ASAP. You could be right on top of them. You could be right there, be close to them, but not really though. It's just like it's this weird falsehood. It's just like I'm watching next game.
yeah, it's like a false sense of like not false because it's not all the way
True.
false, but it's just like
I know what you mean. Like a
Yeah.
weird, like some delusion of just like this, like an interpretation that is a little bit not equal. You know,
type shit.
like it's unreciprocated, basically. You know.
I think because of social media and us being able to see the live streams of like your artists making songs, to see the process of like especially TikTok, there's so many artists that are like sitting there sharing songs with each other, sharing beats and like doing reviews and things of that nature. So I think being behind in the background of the process of it, even though you might not be a creator or whatever the case is, and you're just enjoying it, I think it gives people opinions like that they think they might have about something in a certain way, because it's like, all right, I'm watching it happen, that doesn't sound right. But it's like, okay, if you weren't in this realm at all and you just heard this for the first time, or if your ears on the radio or something, you would bob to it or something. You wouldn't sit here and second guess like, oh, this doesn't sound as fire, or whatever the case is. So I think social media just opens up that platform to like show the behind the scenes where everybody can critique you more and like have their opinions on it. And it's like, you're not in this lane and you don't know shit about what you're talking about. So, but there are moments like, you know what I'm saying, you could take healthy criticism, and there might be people that know what they're talking about, but I don't know. I just feel like it just makes it a little bit more difficult for people to appreciate the art behind it. Yeah, that's it.
I feel like it depends on the personality. Because I can say, me personally, I don't make music at all, but I have a lot of friends who do make fire music, and I'm around all of that, so I feel like that even gives me a certain perspective on just the creative process in music in general. I've been in a room where I've seen somebody make a beat from scratch, then record a fire song and chop it up and do all of that, and it's like pick up certain stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, like you end up learning from what you see, you feel me?
Yeah.
Learning from some type of experience. But like, I think what Aisha is trying to say is that like, to understand, like, if you don't do it, you feel me, to understand what it really takes to like get into the headspace or get into like that real creative process and like actually put out and like cultivate a piece of art. You feel me? Like, it's not the easiest thing to do, one, and it's not like, what's the word? I'm looking for a word, but it's not for the weak, you know what I'm saying? And like, everybody don't do it because everybody can't do it. Everybody, not that everybody can't like just get on the mic and make a song, but everybody can't like consistently and like want to like, you feel me, have that drive to like do it.
Of course.
You feel me? So I think it's just a respect thing. You feel me? And that's like the thing about like the internet, like you don't have to have respect.
Oh,
You feel
yeah.
me? There's no guidelines that say that
There's
you
no
really have to.
boundaries.
You know what I'm saying? And which in some cases may be good and bad. Like there's a good and bad to everything. You feel me? But you know,
I know, bro. 100%.
I feel like that still goes back to my point of just how you just deliver stuff. Because it's like, cool, I might get, like, you might play something or record something that reminds me of something that influences the thought.
Oh, shit, that's 100?
Idea,
Oh,
right?
shit.
And
Yo, what's going on, 100? My bad. Yeah, good.
And it's like,
Did you turn on the chat on
if I can deliver it in a way where you can understand direction I'm trying to go without repeating on what you're trying to create in just a different aspect, it's cool. If not, that's okay too.
That's what I mean. I mean, that's why I love this part, because it's just like, yo, honestly, I wouldn't like that if somebody says it's just me, but like, yo, I get that. This was not the best I could produce. This is not what it was. I'm in this lane. I'm in this industry. I understand what's going on.
I think it matters about who you keep around you, because you need honest people around you. You need people that are blunt. You need that, because it's just like, I don't know, you need that community a certain way as a creator.
I feel like,
Hold
I feel
on.
like people don't know how to give constructive criticism.
Of course.
Because it's like, if you constructive criticism, that's the word. It's just like, all right, cool. How am I gonna let you know how to improve what you just showed me, and do you actually go and improve it? Because if this should track, like now that sets you backwards now, because you don't even feel like what you created to a point is feel me?
Yeah.
it's understanding your personality.
Yeah.
Like really, like sometimes you can talk to somebody like that, which I don't think you should really. You feel me? No matter what it is, but sometimes like people are used to that, and that's the only way they will receive it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it's really like being able to like almost read the person that you're dealing with.
For sure.
If I could interject, I've had two experiences.
You mind? I mean, get on the couch.
Am I gonna fit? That's the thing.
Yeah, Edward, why we looking? And while we doing this,
May have to move the camera.
we got one comment. Your puffer jacket and the
Yeah,
fit is
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy.
bad, yo.
the puff jacket is
That's
crazy.
all I'm trying to see if the stat was up.
Yeah.
By the way, 100 said you could spit. 100%. Says right here, whether you're a connoisseur, actual producer, composer music, there should be some level of expertise. Therefore, before there's public judgment towards an art form.
Thanks, honey.
100%.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, legit. All right, yo, all love for the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming by with an interview. Thank you for coming around, making sure we still live. No, we not ended. But I got to make sure I show you some love, because, I can't. He has to
The
stop.
way you,
No, he can't.
it's like an outro.
I gotta. I'm
Long
sorry,
outro.
guys. I can't cut y'all out yet. We still got a little
Here we
bit more
look like
time.
nigga. I told you I wanted to.
You- That's why I'm like, brother, now you can go. I'd rather you be on camera, but go ahead.
So I think there's like a difference between constructive criticism and like not everybody is able to give it. But then you have the inverse where you meet people who are just trolling, and you have to also know how to weed out the difference as an artist. Because I feel like-
Safety, my boy.
I feel like every artist goes through that, and you have to go through that because then it helps you make the commitment of, do I really want this? Is it really worth it? And do I really stand behind what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Which also kind of contributes to, okay, what am I talking about? What am I feeling? And what image am I representing, upholding, and putting out?
It all boils down to confidence, for real. Cause it's just like you can have your personnel, you can have the people around you that you love to check in with, like, oh, does this look good? Run it by them. But it's just like, I think it boils down to the confidence too of like standing your ground and listening to yourself. I'm like, all right, everybody might be saying, fuck it, this is not the right idea, but it's like you gotta listen to that inner voice and be like, you know what? Fuck what everybody's saying, I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna do this. So I think confidence definitely plays a big part.
I feel like if you're gonna take constructive criticism from people, you should be humble. If they know more than you. If they don't know shit and they haven't done what you want to do, like, you can't really listen to them. But like for me, like with my craft, people give me constructive criticism all the time. And I just have to be humble and be like, yeah, you know, you're probably right. Like, I need to work on that, you know. But I think music may be different. I don't know.
Nah, it's
Not
not
really.
different. I mean, respectfully, I think if not all, most of the art mediums are like, in terms of like how we receive criticism, like all the same. And I can only speak from a certain like level of perception. But I think everybody wants to be like respected. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be considered, and like ultimately, it does come down to like a bit of like confidence, and I think a lot of faith. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have faith that like no matter what it is that you're doing, even if it's bad, it's gonna get better. Or like you just gotta have faith in whatever it is that you're putting out. Okay.
I mean, I don't think anybody will literally just be like, yeah, I'm throwing out a weak project. It's not. You put a lot more work and effort towards what you want.
People do.
Yeah, that's
You
what
think-
I'm
Y'all really just
so witnessed it. I swear.
y'all really sitting there doing that?
But you know what? That's
And
what
they're honest about it, like they know.
Yeah, they're like, yo, listen,
They
go
know they're
like,
acting.
yeah.
Let me explain my hot pack and ass.
Yeah, like,
On purpose, it's just gonna be some trash.
Let me explain the process, right?
Right.
Like it's like confidently walking outside naked. It's a sense of like vulnerability. You know what I'm saying?
I know
like,
what you mean, but I'm
'cause, like-
concerned.
'cause,
Have you
like-
been outside, nigga?
No, I haven't.
Alright, good.
But it's because for me personally, like that's not my cup of tea. My name is Artisan. You feel me? Like my brand is like I'm trying to do like the best that I could, and I'm trying to like deliver that and show that, you feel me, to the world in the best ways that I could. I'm not gonna shy away from like, you know, showing off my talents, but I'm not gonna make it I'm not gonna have it be a certain selling point if I don't feel like I can actually sell that product. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and not to say like I can't sell the certain product, but it's just like what I wholeheartedly and genuinely, you feel me, like want to push this product. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I know like I know mad people that like are comfortable building from the ground up and like showing that to whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I commend those people. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? But me personally, like
Shit.
I don't do that. That's not how I.
That's not how you do it. Yeah. I'm saying more of a sense of just like less of you saying, hey, look, this is something I want to spitball idea. You know how we sort of difference between like having like somebody critique things versus having a troll? It's just like, all right, what did I put out here for other people to, and what reaction am I fishing for? What am I looking at? I'm saying, I hope nobody isn't just being like, hey, look, I'm throwing this out there, fuck all this. I'm like, oh, wait, are you building something? Are you trolling? What?
Some people just be having fun. Like this is art.
Okay.
You feel me? Like people are just doing it for the experience, for the craft, for the love. You know what I'm saying? Just like how motherfuckers would go to karaoke and like, you know what I'm saying, and like
Okay.
even if you don't know how to sing, you'll have a great time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's why like, and especially today and like how technology is like, you can almost always do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's a creative project or something like that you really want to do, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
Oh, so they have a fucking I don't lose nothing attitude.
Ooh. Okay.
Because like, but
Ball
think
out.
about it. What do you have to lose though?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ball out.
what do you have to
Dignity.
You have
Hit my dignity, no.
Nah, like it's if you feel like you have your dignity to lose and you're gonna allow the masses to like, obviously you should care. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you should like learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I feel like really and truly like there's pieces of work out here that I know and we all know that like aren't the best. You know what I'm saying? Or aren't good. You feel me? Bottom line, and they end up doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? People end up blowing up. But yeah.
So where does that place Little B the bass god in your top 10?
Oh, damn.
On my top 10?
Yes.
I think he is either in the top 10 or full like right short. He's probably number 11.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like
Respect that.
facts,
Yeah.
facts. Cause he was definitely influence to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not a lot of people that actually like push the culture and like actually like do dope shit. And I feel like during his time, like he did dope shit for sure. Okay.
Okay.
I think also to like go for what you were saying, like social media be like, I think making it a little bit more, it takes away the art, like strips the art process of it or like the creativity of it, because it's just like now you think about how to market it, now you're thinking about, okay, who's my demographic, you're looking at the numbers, you're looking at all these things, but you've seen this little 12-year-old just blow up $1 million off of doing this method, and you see, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, trolling in Walmart. You see this person,
Walmart, boys.
it's fucking buff as hell, just doing this, and now this nigga in a movie. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
But that's how true it is.
That's true.
I really and truly feel like that just means that you gotta look at that and be like, that's fire. I gotta go harder. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like
okay.
that, like even if it's not fire to you, that's like whatever your opinion is, I gotta go harder. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be on some, oh that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hate, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna tell nobody how to live their life. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just feel like nah, sometimes everybody be hating. Sometimes I be hating. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
No little bit of hate and shame in this world.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
But like,
don't forget that.
hopefully you know you come around.
Keep your clothes on, goddammit.
Openly.
I ain't gonna lie, I be hating. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, really?
And like some content I be seeing, I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
But I
Cool.
also feel like,
But
Hating like
I
that.
feel like if you're gonna put something out there, or somebody is, and it's some bullshit, and you see them blow up, maybe it can also tell yourself like, maybe I don't have to try. Like, put effort into your craft, but don't try so
Stop
hard.
overthinking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put it out there.
yeah, have fun
I
with
want
it.
to talk. I just
Just as valuable as love then, because it's such a visceral reaction. So if you get all lukewarm, would that let you know your shit is really ass?
wait. Say it again.
Yo, that was crazy.
Hey, let him go. What?
10 pounds of bounce that.
Yo, damn, that's a lot. I mean,
That's wicked.
all right.
Well,
But,
like, when you get hate, is that just obviously it's the opposite of love, right? But does that let you know that you're still possibly doing something right? Because you want people to have a reaction of hate or love it. You don't want to be lukewarm in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, if niggas not talking about it, or it's always just
I think
wow.
because
Yeah.
we're naturally
That's true.
programmed for love. I think all humans are naturally programmed for love. So when the hate come in, we like, what the fuck is going on right now? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's naturally we want that love because it's all in us. So
So when does it turn into an echo chamber?
Long, you got.
And it's
I got
not
a
real,
response?
and it's just the people around.
When you stop getting constructive criticism. If everybody's like, yeah, we love it, that's great, and there's never any like constructive criticism or like, you know, oh, that could be better, like it's just people kissing your ass. Like,
But I wait, hold on. But
What?
my son 100 said, when is hating appropriate?
Mm.
It really ain't hating at some point.
Oh,
Wait.
I mean, you can hate.
oh, hey.
All right. Me. What you want?
You want to go?
I
remove
was
yourself
gonna
from
say
people that hate
something,
coming through. Like,
to, like previous to a point. She
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
He just.
No, go ahead. It all goes together. He's spitting.
I was gonna say like in terms of like I had a conversation with somebody who was there. Remember when we was brushing?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we was walking
yeah.
up. Yeah. So basically the conversation it was a long conversation, but the long story short, it basically said like, and this stuck with me, like love and the hate comes with this shit. You're gonna be an artist, you're gonna be creative, some people gonna like what you put out, certain people are not. Everybody's different. Everybody's taste is different. 8 billion people in the world. Not everybody's gonna like what you put out. Find your people.
True.
Can I answer? that?
100%. Go ahead.
I definitely agree with, like, you know, shout out Fresh, that was a great statement. But like I don't think hate is really never not appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Like,
let
it's real, 'cause you gotta think about it. Like it's a form of expression. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
how it's delivered is the problem. You know what I mean? Like when you're being ignorant about it or facetious or condescending, that's when it's an issue. You get what I'm saying? But like, it's not wrong with having like an opinion that's, you know, isn't popular or whatever, or not agreeing with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
but is that hate though? That's not hate.
I
That's you
think-
disagreeing.
A
Like,
disdain
Right.
or like a lack of love or a
what
lack
do
of.
y'all consider hate at this
Bro,
point?
Like I could look at that cup.
Real hating philosophy. Right?
I could look at that. I could look at that cup and be like, I hate the color red.
oh,
You get what I'm saying? Like,
You're still gonna use it.
yeah, for sure. Or like, I might still wear red. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I could still hate the color red. You feel me? But if I was to be like, I hate the color red. I hope red die, and I hope your mom's like, you know what I'm saying?
What did you mean?
Like, but that's when it becomes a problem. You feel me?
yeah.
I think this is a. That yo, bro.
He sounds like that. You know?
He's like, calm down, then.
Artistic hate.
Look, I mean, just to like double down on what Abe said, I 100% believe that it is like a natural like response to things because it should be on both brackets. If I'm hating this shit enough to give it my attention, that nigga did his job. If I'm loving it enough when I'm defending it, I'm like reposting it, I'm loving the shit, it did its job. It did 100% because everything, like you said, yo, it's not built for everybody.
Absolutely.
And
Are
some
you
people-
trying to sit here and tell me that hating is a subconscious human response?
I hope so.
It's
just
like
Wake up on negativity stuff.
It's like any other emotion, you know what I'm saying? And like the same way how you said most humans are wired to like want to feel love, you know what I'm saying? There are humans that are wired to not want to feel nothing. There's humans that are wired to like run off of hate, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and it's supposed to be like that because like there needs to be balance. You know what I'm saying? There
You know what
needs
I'm
to be
saying?
balance.
You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and be in bad timing, bro.
the niggas is
No,
the
no.
Wait,
No,
that's not what he meant.
You gotta be a
He did not say crash out.
Nah, that's not.
He
what I
did.
said.
That's not what he
He
meant.
didn't crash out at all.
That's not what he's saying.
But how do you even track the life you want if you're moving with that type of energy? You get what I mean?
That's the life they want.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. He's saying.
Accomplish for the day.
It's
Nah, hold on.
Accomplishments are judged by hate.
Yo, no, hear me out.
Hold on. Just think about
This
it.
is the
Just think about it. You can't. If you get love, like you gotta get
And
some
myself.
hate. You feel me? Like you can't just get all the love. You gotta get some hate towards you. Like,
It's not-
and I'm here to hate you. You know? I'm here to hate you.
Wait.
look,
Like,
like,
that's what I'm
are
saying.
you trying to figure out how?
He said, "Yo, I can
Are you trying to figure out like how hateful people prosper? Is that what you're
I think
trying to figure
so,
out?
yeah.
so-
Like, what?
prosperity is based on hate."
Nah, prosperity is not
Wait.
based on hate. I think prosperity, for me, from what I perceive, prosperity is built off of like just how and what you like put into the world entirely. You feel me? You
Exactly.
can
So if you put so much hate into the world, then it's
Nah.
like, yo, bro, how are you?
be you could be a
The
hateful,
Lord
talented motherfucker. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
You
fact.
could be a
That's a fact.
hateful,
Yes.
motivated, ambitious person. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dictators and like people in powerful positions that are filled with hate.
Okay.
You feel me? And it's not it. If the world really was fueled off of love, like shit would be different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's a fact.
If like you know what I'm saying, and if you like, that's what I be telling people. Like that's why I keep trying to push. Like if you feel like you can do it and you want to do it, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know if like you'll be that positive motherfucker in power one day. You feel me?
I think this is the best way because it's just like, yo, no, be real. Because like, I feel like remember that whole statement. It's like, you know, love and fear and vice versa. I think it's more of a matter of the people who are driven by hate, a matter of ambition and drive, of rivalry, intention, and understanding. It's just like, it's not the fact that I may not like, you know, get along with you or not. It's more of a matter of I need to have this level of intention towards what I'm doing. And if you're doing the same thing and people like this more, it's less of a sense of, fuck this person. Nah, I need to make sure my craft, what I'm doing is better. Hate can be like a more of a driving fuel versus more of a matter of just disdain for something. It's more of a matter of just like, this is what's going to push me to do whatever I got to do, whether it be like competitive or otherwise. But you do not have to be ignorant about it, like he said.
Right,
You
everybody
can,
needs a right.
But that doesn't
That's
always.
true.
But that doesn't always mean it's
He's- he's
healthy.
actually-
We all
True. It's
No,
not
it's
healthy, bro.
Not, there are some people. There are some people out there
He's like,
who are just born. Their goal in life is just to piss people off.
Did you know you're not supposed to be like on one high or one low? You're supposed to be neutral.
Yeah,
with
balance.
your life.
Yeah.
Cause like if you're always hateful, if you're always too happy, like in general, like your body is like experiencing stress. So it's like you have to make. You can have like feelings about things, but don't carry it like I'm just a hateful person.
We trying to tell
But
motherfuckers.
some people are built to be a hedonist, man. Like, I don't know.
I think
Some people built different.
that's not the real way.
Some people are hedonists, like,
Yeah.
he could tell you it's either like I'm all love or
Fuck it.
Said,
I mean, that's the emotional aspect as individuals of pop to pop. But like, long story short, like he said, yo, they do dope shit. They all want to do dope shit, and you like good vibes and cool vibes. But the other half is towards the business and the stuff that you understand. I gotta be cool about certain things. I gotta be real about certain things because you don't want certain things around you that's like, hey, look, this is
of
not
course
right.
because as people and adults we need to have uncomfortable conversations to grow.
Amen. And that's what we here for. Like, hey, look, like he said, he a hater for real.
I don't hate all the time. Not all the time.
Most of the
You
time.
take breaks? I didn't know.
But I
that.
think
Oh, shit.
100% of the time. That's crazy.
This is a new girl. Yeah.
He's a new girl.
But I think it's good to dislike some things. I hate people who are like, I love everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's fictitious.
Okay,
because
see,
it's
that's how you
dumb.
really have some level of hate in you. A positive person brings
Like,
you
just
in.
No, it be
Actual
no,
ginger
because it's just like
I'll take
why
some.
are you
He's
like actual
Yeah,
ginger ale?
I'll take some
it is.
ginger
You know
ale.
what
Oh, all right.
You doing ginger ale?
You want
They
some
should,
bro? We have a whole
Yeah,
bucket.
yeah, sure. You got some.
Yeah,
Wait, look,
I do know some
the
moms
Harry
on
Potter
my ass niggas. that
Yeah, we
never
got
You want some ginger
have
ale?
a bad day.
All right.
I got you the first time.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
I got it.
Ginger ale.
Prime example of I need sustenance. That's just like I need some sustenance.
Have some
It's
time.
Like you got some trauma sprinkle, like
Shabbos.
Or just
Then-
cooking skills. You know, some people like they're like everything's great, and they don't like look into things. Like how y'all were talking about music, and like you can like talk about the different
Mhm.
what's it called? Like the different levels
Yeah.
of like music and the artists. But some people are like it just sounds good, and they leave it at that.
Look, honestly, this is the reason why I'm like, yo, this is a great spot to like see different minds, understand different levels of things. Because it's just more like, we might all still have like the opinion of like, yo, just be yourself. But like, we all have our different levels of like, all right, this is acceptable. This is crazy. You wildin'. You know, like, what the fuck?
Not
you know, I mean, you look like shit. Like what?
You know what? You
I
know
laugh,
what? You know what? You know what?
bro.
It's okay.
This is
That's
wild.
zero sugar.
You said it.
You
There's another one in the refrigerator because I know you bought one too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Why would you have ginger?
Yo.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie
know,
though.
but they told me to get it.
Oh, okay. I accidentally cracked that one part. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, that's all y'all.
He thought it was him.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's more fun to hate. Like on some real shit. Like Solid is like mad.
I just have to ask that question. Random people
I'm trying to
or like,
Like random people is more funny.
oh my god.
You can see why.
I know why. It's insane.
Like it's not even on a personal level. It's just like it's
I
just
just
jokes.
hate it right now.
Yeah, like it's just jokes. Like really, like it's not like personal.
I like this nigga over here getting ice. Like,
Yeah.
like that. Like damn. Like he just caught it straight. Like
Nah, it's just funny, bro.
Hey, look.
Did they really catch the strand? Did they
This
really
nigga's
deserve
final
it?
form
And
is
I just
almost
thought at the
like-
right time.
Wait, but like, so do y'all think like?
oh, you have to be the example.
Nah, I'm not gonna ask a question.
No, no,
I feel like, I was gonna say like, because I feel like jokes and like trolling, like I don't think that's really hate. I feel
Oh.
like. I feel like if you can like if you just can't clearly decipher it, it can be seen as hate. You feel me? But if like, and this is mad subjective. I'm not saying it's okay to do like or say anything wild or crazy. You feel me? But like, if you know that somebody is coming from like a joking intent, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you can't.
I don't think you should see it as hate for real. You feel me? But obviously, like, try to be considerate of people's feelings.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
Because
lie.
there are people with feelings
I'm
like you're hating
not
God.
gonna lie.
I'm not-
Unless you do stand up.
I'm
F
not.
you guys.
Right.
Stand up and-
Get your-
It's my profession to make fun of you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why fuck me for?
I think we just living in a world where now definitions are starting to be subjective.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, there's nothing has a definition anymore. It's starting to be subjective. And
No,
I'm like,
no.
man, some things need to have definitions.
It's not that nothing has a definition. Motherfuckers should fill in the dictionary.
Nigga said you're the source backwards, brother. How you get this wrong?
Now, but they're bringing other stuff into it, and they're saying, nah, this is still subjective, even on that fact.
What do you mean? Like, what's an example?
Of subjective.
Like right now, hating a joke, that's now starting to be subjective. A joke to somebody isn't a joke to somebody else.
That's true.
It's always been like
Even
that
if
though.
it's now hating is now subjective.
Yeah.
You can sit there and make fun of somebody in an objective time when you shouldn't be doing that, and you could just be like, nah, bro, it's just like objective hate. It's like
No,
objective.
you can't do
You
that.
shouldn't
That's,
be doing it.
that's the thing, though, right? I feel like when you have to like really explain it, justify it, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if your man's just got robbed and lost everything, and y'all chilling around
Oh, look at this
shorties,
broke-ass nigga.
you shouldn't.
Yeah, like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's hating.
That's hating.
That's hating. But
That's
to the person,
okay.
they might be trying to joke, but it's like you should know, like unless you're a sociopath, you should know, like you shouldn't joke like that. You
No.
get what I'm saying? And then on top of that too, if you're not getting, like me personally, I joke and I play around with the people I do, and like when I get comfortable, I do so. But it's like I'm not a paid comedian, so I'm not out here trying to like tell jokes this and the third. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? Because anybody is justified to crack me in my shit if I tell the wrong joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid for this. Ain't nobody asking me to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yup.
Yeah.
what?
I gotta put a disclaimer label every time I put a video. These are jokes. No hate, man.
Mom's be like, I'm not your little friend. I'm not one of your little friends.
Yo.
Saying like, oh shit, hold on.
My bad. Like, try some
That
weed.
one time.
Don't get me started. Because like I said, interpretation towards a lot of things have gotten a lot more loose and a lot more. I guess people are less steeled. They're not as like hardy towards things. Because you can't say certain things, and certain stuff's like, all right, you're politically incorrect and you're rude. Versus, well, the fact that just like, all right, that was a little bit of a hard joke. That was a hard pill to swallow. Because, like, I'm gonna be real with that. My favorite show, like, one of my favorite shows that aired when I was young was Boondocks.
Okay.
They tried to air it again. They're like, nah.
Yeah.
They're like, this is way too intense. Like, and I'm like, what's intense about
What was
something?
that?
Yeah, like,
I
you see what I'm
remember
saying?
going to Comic-Con in like 2022 and I have the comics for the new Boondocks design, the photos for Riley and Huey. Everything was finished. Everything was finished. And it didn't came out because they were just like, this really isn't gonna work. And I was talking with them and somebody said this back then. They're like, yo, back in the day, people used to say the world isn't all black and white. Some things are a shade of gray. And it went from some things to, and now I'm just like, everything's a shade of gray. That's why I said what I said. Like, everything's starting to be subjective. And it's like, no, some things have definitions. Some things are gray. But some things are black and white. Everything can't be gray, because then it's not gray. Where did the gray come from? That has to be black and white.
Absolutely.
Everything
But
can't be gray.
I think even in today, like, things are still black and white. It just depends on like how or who you're talking to and like how they perceive it. You know what I'm saying? Because like real shit, I feel like to touch on the Boondocks topic, I feel like there's a lot of people who are doing like great things right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who are coming out with like crazy networks and stuff like that. Why aren't y'all doing things to like push the culture? Like buy
Talk about
Boondocks.
that.
Bring Boondocks back. Like let's get a really good rerun of Family Matters. Let's get like you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of
Living
like
color.
there's a lot of like things that we actually like got stripped away and censored. You feel me? That motherfuckers are replacing with like complete and utter bullshit, which is leading us further into that gray area.
Yeah.
The
You know what I mean?
problem is because things like that, it go. I'll relate it to something else kind of similar to streaming right now. Kick started out as being like a free so that way you can say whatever you want, and now it's starting to change to be similar to Twitch. Is because objectively in the world, being that way doesn't get you paid. So if you're going to be that, like I said, the gray is black and white. If you're gonna be that way right now, you're just gonna be broke because people aren't going to fund that, and that's the problem. People aren't gonna fund that because they're gonna be like, this isn't gonna make me money because it's somewhat controversial and it's gonna affect the money in my pocket. And at the end of the day, that's what they want, money in their pocket. And they're like, even if I can sustain like a $1 million loss because I'm a $1 trillion company, I don't want to take any losses. So
You know what's the beautiful thing about like life and art and things like that? Like these I guess like conflicts or like things that we all like feel passionately about that got taken away from us are gonna be the same things that like really like push the reset. Cause it's like we're like it's always like a renaissance, you feel me? Within like I guess the periods. Yeah, like every period there's a renaissance. So like I hope you feel me, our frustrations are like you feel me being felt and like you know there's an actual change coming. Cause it's like we can't be the only ones that feel like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I
that's why
think
we
it
gotta
is
build it
change
ourselves.
coming though.
Yeah,
for
because nobody
sure.
else is gonna fund it.
I mean,
Because it's
Try
like
to
it's a
do
lot
mass.
of individual
For
streamers.
sure.
There's a lot of people that are independent and making their own money and good money at that. So I feel like we're not as focused as trying to be a part of another company in order to get something off the ground, and now we're being more independent with it. And I can appreciate that, especially like with Drewski and Could Have Been Love. It's he definitely brought the 2000 MTV vibes back, and it's just like I feel like a lot of people appreciate that for the simple fact of like, okay, like this is something that we're lacking. Now we have shows like baddies. Like, just hear me out, bro. Like,
Oh,
You know what I
bro,
mean?
it's
This is-
such a W. I watch it every Sunday.
That's not what she meant.
yeah, bro, you ain't here go
Like,
against my
well,
opinion.
come
Like,
on now.
no, but it's cool. But I'm just
You watch
saying,
it by
like,
yourself?
it hurts. It
Nigga
hurts.
type shit.
It
Nigga,
hurts the
what?
culture. It hurts the culture in a certain way. You get what I mean? As far as like,
He said that's questionable.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna say
He got him.
oh,
No, him.
oh.
But yeah.
Nah, but it resets the culture in a certain way by creating those stereotypical black girls again and doing those types of things. So it's just like these networks are finally like we're finally getting our foot in the door. But it's just like because we are accepting so bare minimum now, that's what we're seeing all over TV. But it's just like damn, like we still got creatives or whoever like Drewski and shit that are like trying to push that reset button. So I feel like it's coming out more and more. We just gotta like be patient for it.
Nah, word. You gotta, you feel me? Definitely gotta like give your flowers to Zeus Network and the Baddies platform.
Yeah, basically.
Because they definitely, you know what I'm saying? They definitely doing their thing in terms of like giving the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're providing a platform. You know
A
what I'm
platform
saying?
for them to beat on each other?
That's
Well,
what they do.
Hey, just straight, yo, just be built up a look
Let
and
me
just.
land, let me
Alright,
land.
my fault, I got you.
Feel me?
I got you.
You're right.
Everything has to start with something. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not be that I don't agree with what goes on the platform. You know what I'm saying? All the
Yeah.
way. You feel me? Like, but it is like definitely giving like a lot of these women like a start to their careers and stuff like that. And it's also like showing black people that even if you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? There's a possibility that you can reach these points in life of executive roles where you can like do things and like create these beautiful things.
Yeah.
You feel very strongly about this.
No,
No,
I
wait,
think it's because as a black woman, it just feels crazy that we got to this point. We have all these shows, like
I
these
agree
shows
with you.
that, like, give
I
us,
agree with you.
you know,
but I think
different
like as a
perspectives
black
on
woman,
us.
I'm sure that you're still working within your career, but like as a black woman, I hope that you're striving to like achieve like such like things like in terms of like just the executive role, you feel me, to have the opportunity to create platforms that are more fruitful to the community in terms of like the role models and stuff like that. You know what
What
I'm
role
saying?
models do we have on Bad?
I'm not talking about on baby.
Okay, we talking about in general.
Yeah, I'm talking about for like when you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I'm sure
for
you
sure.
will get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to just the existence type
Thank
shit.
you.
Time out.
Yeah, are
I
you?
got like a couple of aspects. I'm gonna go
Yeah, go ahead.
with the calm aspect, then I'm gonna go with the other aspect, and let me know when to stop before I get canceled.
I got you.
Alright.
He's like,
So first thing first, in terms of like,
chat. What's going on? Like,
we can look at like certain influences and like, when we like, let's say Issa Rae, as a family, she's a
Amazing.
great black
For
woman.
for sure.
Production company, her movies
Sounds
are great.
good.
She's definitely putting on. Yeah, now for the controversial aspect. Yeah, what's your take on the song "Act Up" with the City Girls and all that?
Ooh, interesting.
That was my point. How like the movement or just the song in general?
So you
Both.
Honestly, I felt like it was a hate.
guy.
Like, nah, hear me out. Hear me out.
this guy.
No, hear me out. I feel like for City Girls, I think they made their own type of music, just like everybody makes their own type of art. But I just feel like it was definitely boosted up. It was put in our face. It was put in the mainstream. It was forced on us in a certain way in order to like create that culture, to create that type of vibe. You get what I mean? But that's not necessarily what it all was. So I think they made some harmless ass like music just for the girls, like just like you know what I'm saying, just for the women, just like how Meg was for 2 seconds and then turned into the puppet. So it was just like. We singing this in real time, and then it changed, and we catapult them, and it's just like, is it necessarily their fault at the end of the day, or is it the the label and everybody that's sitting here trying to push this shit and force
But
it
it's
on us?
really like the thing
The way they
is
do that.
we gotta take the good and the bad. Not only was that song, it was a bop. You feel me? Not only was it a bop, you feel me? It definitely like pushed like
Domino. It's the first.
it was a
That's
part.
all?
Opportunities.
It pushed a certain narrative. That's what I was gonna say. It
Yeah,
pushed
it's
a
like-
certain narrative. You feel
To
me?
me, it was the first domino fall.
But the thing is, we gotta think about our culture. You get what I'm saying? This is not new to our culture. This is I don't
And
think
not
it's
only that,
necessary.
Trinas, we had all of these before,
Yeah,
but what I'm
like,
saying
you
is they
feel me?
weren't like the main thing that was on the radio each time you clicked on it, or so, you know what I'm saying? Like it was really dragged out and forced on us in a certain way.
Yeah,
To
I
it's like
agree.
now we gotta love
To a
like
certain extent,
like
yeah.
Cardi, for an
Yeah,
example.
and-
We love Cardi as a person. People like her music as well. You know what I'm saying? But do I feel like they forced her into that mainstream category?
Not you.
Not in the relationship aspect, in the music aspect.
Oh.
As a person, I can understand that when she got with him, her music as an artist and the writing got better.
Nah, I do.
I feel like those types of women artists,
It's
like,
definitely a hot take. There
they
you go.
push for
That's what we like.
they push for like a nightlife,
I had to clarify.
like make your whole life like a nightlife.
Yeah, it felt like I don't know. They were just trying to push that heavy like nightlife culture, stripper vibes on us, and it's just like damn, like Megan for an example, she was there. I think she turned the tide a little bit as far as like that woman empowerment that we don't hear in music often. It was like niggas do this, blah blah blah. And for women, we like, damn, we ain't never heard that since like Lil Kim or something.
damn.
You get what I mean? So to hear that and then it's for a niche. Thank you. A niche of people, women, black women at that are like bad bitches or whatever the case is. And then you sit there and take that and try and like create something so big and blow it up. It's like it's not reciprocated the same, but then we're marketing it in a totally different aspect, over sexualizing the fuck out of it. Like, I
I
don't fuck
mean,
with it.
the world is not fair. I'm not gonna lie, cause like,
Before we do that,
I agree with that.
we're gonna even up the couch. Man, do you mind taking a seat over here real quick?
all right. Anyway, yeah. I was gonna say the world's not fair because let's be honest. Like, sex sells. Like that's like the easiest route you really could go. Like it has like female artists like talking about like sex, like being really explicit. Like I feel like it's not fair though, cause you could go the other route, like be lyrical, but it usually doesn't work out. Like Young and May or like most of the like.
Wait a minute now.
No, she was nice though.
No, Young
But-
is nice.
No, but she's not mainstream though.
My thing is, why would she rap about having a dick?
Alright, that's kind of crazy,
But my
but
thing
Okay,
is,
Doja.
Doji's nice. But she's explicit though.
what do you? But she creates. She
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying eventually they're gonna go the sexuality right, like
I feel like
the
that's-
sex. They're gonna push the sex.
Yeah, we
eventually.
don't
Like
see
albums
that coming
and
from a
reasons.
mom.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
You say it's just
It's already, they already
No,
get
it is. I'm not saying there's
they gave me that
anything
bitch.
wrong
They
with
get
it.
it
I'm just
warm.
saying,
Like,
they
yo,
should go towards that route because it's like
Yeah,
it helps like push out there.
it's like
come on, bro.
what
Oh,
my
when Kiki
problem
pulled her
is,
pants down
I feel like
midway,
with the
I'm
whole
like, what are we doing right now?
narrative
That's a
that's
whole
being pushed,
humiliation
it's like,
ritual
okay,
in front
cool.
of our faces.
You're an artist, right? And that's where you see the people like Doja. So it's like, alright, cool. You can talk about sex. That's one aspect of expression.
Of course.
What about the other aspects and how like deep can you get as an artist? Because now if it's only sex you're talking about, to me I feel like you're in one dimension.
Mentioned it?
One dimensional.
I wonder.
Yeah.
So it's like, what else? Because like, cool, anxiety is trending right now. That's
Yeah.
we've been heard it.
Yeah, we've been heard it.
Wait,
It's gonna be with the sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
but
sleep
it's
out.
like you can turn on the Doechii song and hear her talk about something explicit.
Mhm.
You can turn on the Doechii song and hear her talking about experiences as a black woman.
Yeah.
True.
You see depth
Mhm.
Yeah.
as an artist.
Yeah. For sure.
So
A lot
how
of
do you
it.
feel about the City Girls? I didn't mean to interrupt because you asked me that question. Never circle back to it. Like, this is the domino. This is the start of it.
Oh
So
no,
I'm
because
like, I wonder.
because you definitely made the point about like how like the music and all of that is being over sexualized, and to me that was the first domino, because we had the City Girls, then you got Hot Girls, then it was the Fuck Nigga Free Summer, then it was each summer is a new slogan. I don't know what 2025 is.
Oh, for real.
There
Nah,
was
that's
the white
fact.
girl
So-
anthem too.
So it's like, but it's still pushing the same message at this point, and
Yeah.
it's getting old. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you want to see then instead?
Everything else is so many. My
My bad. I was just gonna say like the problem is like people want we all want different. We all want to see different, but it's just like you gotta look for different. You feel me? If you don't want to see certain things like be put in your face, even though like we can't all the way control like mass media and like what goes on like on the news and stuff like that, you could really control what you see. You know what I'm saying? On these platforms, you can control who you interact with on these platforms. You feel me? So like, if you don't like something, you can really filter it out. You can censor it out yourself if you care that much. You feel me? But a lot of people don't care that much to take that extra step. You feel me? I think we should all just like, so like not just let art be art. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we're gonna let art be art, you have to also like hold yourself accountable for what it is that you're taking in.
Yeah, that's true. Like the media, or what's it called? The news?
Media outlet that you.
Yeah, because if you're just watching the news, you're just watching like a regurgitated story. But if you take it upon yourself to
Do your research
yeah,
on different things and aspects. Yeah.
A lot of people get stuck in it's called an echo chamber. It's where you're surrounded by too many people who have like-minded ideas and opinions. So when you spew something, instead of it bouncing around off of different people who have different ideas,
It's just
only thing you hear is the same thing back because everybody thinks the same as you. So what I usually tell people, like especially when it comes down to media and current events, like for example, like I don't watch the news, like Twitter to me is better than the news. Like as soon as it happens, they're talking about it on Twitter, and I usually watch related to the news, like political content creators react to certain things, so that way I'm hearing their opinions and then I can bounce it off of my opinions. So that way I'm not just hearing somebody or other people who have like the same opinions as me.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people are stuck in an echo chamber right now currently. So when they hear a differentiating opinion, it upsets them because they're just like, oh, you're just insane, you're just wild. And it's like, no, everybody just shares your same opinions.
So then, do y'all believe in zodiacs?
Not
To
really.
a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent,
Came
but
at the
like
right
some
time,
people be
though.
OD.
I believe in
Might as well get on the couch.
the aspect of
One
Saturn.
Oh, my fault.
You said what?
I believe in patterns.
Okay. True.
So I you know exactly what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Do it.
It happens once, it's an incident, twice coincidence, 3 times it's a pattern. So if it just goes with whatever, it could. I don't believe in zodiacs for real, but like in horoscopes. But if let's say I am talking to somebody, or like interacting with an individual, and you're like, oh, this is my zodiac, cool. And I meet somebody again I'm seeing a pattern. I don't believe in horoscopes, but okay, cool. I just know this pattern is something. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people just be ODing, like it shouldn't determine. Like it shouldn't determine your whole life. Like you should use it to some aspect, but like don't let it determine everything. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's a preference. It's a preference, just like a lot of things. A lot of things are preferences, and just like other preferences, some people determine a lot of aspects on their life based on specific preferences. So like some people don't interact with certain people just because they have a specific hobby. Like that's a thing that people do. And some people decide not to interact with certain people because they're born in January. Like I don't know.
It's like that.
they're born in January.
'Cause
Second
anything-
one, kind of weird.
That's kind of
First one,
crazy.
I'm like, what type of hobby?
Huh? Bro, like there's certain people who's like, oh, I don't hang out with
Aries.
Yeah, no, we still about hobbies. Like
Oh,
a lot of I heard this from some different women. They don't like talking and hanging out with people who play video games because they're just like,
Oh, yeah, that's
they're
true.
always on the game. They don't
Yeah.
have time for certain people, etc., etc.
Because
There are a lot of people.
they selfish with attention. That's it.
There are a lot of people who say they don't like interacting with people who are like into art or in the music industry.
That's
Because
true.
they're like, oh, they act a
That's true.
certain way. They don't like talking to people who work in retail because they're like, oh, people in retail are unloyal and they be fucking all their coworkers or whatever.
That is some validity.
Like there are some people there are some people,
We looked at patterns.
it's a preference and they
Exactly.
dictate their life based on a preference.
But
People do that.
Oh wait.
No,
if
they
it's
do.
a
They
pattern,
definitely do that.
then you're drawing it from some type of analysis. So my thing is, if we had astrology for all these thousands of years and all this other stuff, how is some of this not accurate to some degree, for somebody to go off of and be like, all right, like, yes, we have to judge them by their patterns, their actions and things of that nature, but I also think it's like this was put here for a reason
We're talking
as
about the
well.
validity of like
Science.
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 Yeah.
All right, check me out. So here's a scientific spin from my understanding of science and how it works. Essentially, we have always existed in the same locations that we have. So time technically is a difference between space, placement, and like relativity, right? So we can go off of our calendar. Our calendar's been the same since our calendar's been the same.
Type shit.
So from there, when you think about how the body is handled, you are sitting in a tub of water until you're birthed. So, you know what I'm saying? You have an understanding of wet, not wet. You kind of go through some incubation chamber. Time is pretty important when you're born. That could be relevant as the person that you're born in is also on the planet at the same time, starting from to, end all be all.
Yeah.
So when you think of the patterns of it and you think of science, then that means that this pattern has been consistent, continuing since, which means that there's validity to it. Now, where it comes into the personality in the person, you're looking at patterns.
Yeah.
Am I directly going to just be lazy, or am I going to be active? I think that is very much kind of on point within to perspective, but it also comes down to personality. And if you are driven, or if you're going through a slump, or if you're motivated, or if you're not motivated, I think those things contribute as well as your family,
Yeah.
which would also be the peers around you, different signs. Not everybody, I think it would help who you're around, how you're around them, and then what things you're possibly doing around people.
But still, I feel like there are, like, you can notice somebody's patterns, like he was saying, and then you're like, what's your zodiac sign? And they're like, I'm a Taurus. And like, you know what? I've met a Taurus who does that exact same thing. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a coincidence.
It could be
like-
positive or negative. For real.
Well, I'm just saying whoever.
You're a Taurus too? Oh shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. The second time, it's coincidence. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I know another Taurus. The third time, all right.
It's crazy.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
And this is your thing, whereas I've met other Tauruses, and they're not that way.
But it
You know what I'm
depends
saying?
on your respective sign
Boom.
too. If you're thinking like in zodiacs, whatever, like astrology, how you
So
interact with
can
other
use-
people is
use
different.
That terminology for, I feel like, a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're just using it in its aspects of zodiacs now. So like, I call this, we just throw zodiacs to the top. Still, once incident, twice coincidence, 3 times pattern.
Yeah.
Personality types and patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
personality
Good patterns,
type,
bad
yeah.
patterns, but personality type at the.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
Oh my.
Yeah.
If I go, I'm going last.
Alright, but we are gonna wrap things up.
Yeah.
This was a great conversation. Yeah, y'all should definitely come back again. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all hold your own and shit. Alright. You know what I'm saying? But so do you guys wanna like give out your Instagrams and last
Yeah,
thoughts?
yeah.
Yeah, I know. But just in case they miss it or whatever. But any last thoughts on the show? And we'll wrap it up.
Ride the wave of love. What else?
That's beautiful.
I mean, that was good.
No, what I said.
Alright.
Ride the wave of love. And practice surrendering and knowing that God has your best interest at heart. That's it. Just keep the faith. Stay consistent, lock in, you know what I'm saying? And just listen to your body. That's all. What else? Alright, it's Egyptian princess, nigga. And Egyptian _princess. Instead of an I, put a V. That's me, Aisha. Okay, next person.
Yeah, you go. Any last thoughts?
Yeah.
If not, you good though.
This was a dope platform. So, I've never been on a podcast before, excuse me. But this was a dope first experience. Y'all are all dope people. Continue to be dope people. Everybody that's watching, whatever it is that you want to do in this world, please do it. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you know what I'm saying? And keep balancing life. Or my name is
God first, nigga.
Sorry. Balancing your life, keep God first, you know what I'm saying? My name is The Artisan. My name is Artisan, but you can find me at the.artisan everywhere, Instagram, for me. What?
I'll take one is just for me. It's a dope podcast. My first time on podcast also. It's a great experience for me. I would definitely want to do more stuff like this. You know, more savage shit. You already know the vibe. Yeah. If you're gonna hate, do it properly.
Type shit. Hey, back.
No low vibrational hit.
Only prime is the pace. Alright, y'all. Well, it was nice catching y'all. You know, you already know it.